What's up everybody? Welcome back to Project Rides. Well, I'll be showing you my 2020 Civic Hatchback Sport manual. This is my 2020 Civic Hatchback Sport in manual. Very rare to find right now at this time. I had a hard time actually finding this at the dealership. It actually took about over 3 months just to actually look for one. I don't really have a stabilizer for my camera system right now, but I will sooner or later. Right now the car is a little bit dirty just because it's kind of raining in Ohio and it's about 40 degrees. What's the difference between the 2017, 18, 19 models compared to the 2020 models? Different variations of the add-ons of features like the wheels, the front bumper support, not supports, but accents of this right here, the panels right here. Now it don't have the grille design anymore. Now it's just be a flat panel where the opening where the horn section is. And also have the black housing headlights, those two. And same on this side, flat paneled. The wheels I really like. It gives you a nice tone of the style of the car compared to the other wheels. The other wheels were really good, but it looked okay in a way. I actually like these wheels, especially the SI models. They're just like these, but it's a full black. I'm not much about a sunroof. I'm really glad that Honda actually decided to not put a sunroof for this model. And you notice on the back side, it actually shows you still has the grille design, but it has like a opening spots that goes inside. I will sometime later on and actually review what actually looks inside. If somebody actually already has done this, that'd be awesome to know too. And also you add more features, add like a diffuser style. I don't think it's very full function compared to like a real aspect of the car, mostly because you could tell from here you have opening where the exhaust system will be. And having a proper diffuser, you will need to have this fully closed out to meet right here to have the proper airflow direction. If he doesn't, it's just going to not work properly. It has some air fluctuating from turbulence inside, hitting the back section where the exhaust would be and where the bumper. If this is actually full function, it will actually help it diffuse the air from underneath the car. But I'm not sure 100% right now. Add this feature too, keyless entry, and also keyless start. Keyless start, very good aspect for this type of Jana model. I kind of wish they actually had this feature in the previous models. I would actually probably bought it sooner or later than later. They actually added a new feature to the 2020s. They have little like indentations like a golf ball style. You can feel it's like a diamond, like diamond feel or octagon look to it. It's not like the fake carbon fiber, but I actually prefer the fake carbon fiber design, but this will still do. I might later on change it or just keep it as it is. And yes, I have 3 pedals with a manual shifter. I noticed when you drive this car, it has a more like a notchy feel compared to my 2020 model, 2012 model Civic SI Coupe. It's very notchy a little bit. I don't know if it's just because of this model or Type R is with it included, or the SI though too. But I do like this feature. Right now I'm about averaging about 36 to 38 miles a gallon. Right now it kind of shows that I'm at about 36 and a half, 36 and a half, I'm sorry. I noticed that the features too, I noticed they also added this feature too. It don't have these little rivets right here. Now it's just a push down, but I don't think there's not much of a slide there. I tried to. There's nothing I can test it for. They also have features with Honda sensing, with front collision awareness. If you're close to a car, there shows right here to brake. It'll light up like an orangish yellow. It says brake, brake. Then also have a lane assist to make sure you're staying in the lane. It kind of corrects your steering a little bit, but it's not like a full autopilot system. What type of engine this is? It's a dual cam 1.5 turbo. Turbos are really good for roughly about 230-240 horsepower when it's fully modified with the exhaust, downpipe, deleted cat, and intake system is replaced. I do actually have, I'm going to be doing sometime soon. I guess the dealership forgot to cover the battery cable when I got it. And yeah, I could tell it's a dual cam because the exhaust side's on this side, the intake is on this side. Intake manifold, it's a full plastic manifold now, composite design. And this is the turbo. This right here is actually electronic actuated wastegate control, controlled by the ECU, that helps change the boost pressure from the exhaust to help spool up the turbo quicker. I do not have any modifications on this car except for the floor mats. I have WeatherTech floor mats right now, and within today or tomorrow I'll actually have new headlight bulbs. I'll be showing the two. Kind of wish the Honda actually added some type of deal to put a plate right here to make it more cleaner. And this is the intake system where it actually breathes through this system right here, goes down, comes back around and up to the air filter, so it gets sucked through here through the mass sensor. So the mass sensor can read it. This is a little chamber, I guess, is for it. It also probably uses a little bit from on top of the surface to breathe in. It's not a bad design. It's kind of functional. They could probably add a little more detail to this. If you're very passionate to more performance, you can have a cold air design from PRL that actually has a filter on the back side. If you want to just be very cautious with the area you are in, you can run into their short ram air design, because the air filter sits in this position. Now I have to worry about underneath, but I like to be cautious, but I'm going to go full out because I don't have issues or anything with high water conditions like most people do. And plus, I also I have my 2012 Civic Si with a custom down tube for my stock intake system with a K&N filter. I use a 4-inch flex pipe that is actually for automotive and run it to the system to the front bumper. Never had any water problems for the last 4 years straight, and runs flawlessly. How much room this car actually has? I'm 5'6" with shoes on and everything, plus. And see actually how long this car actually is from the back seats to the trunk. Just in case if you guys want to add materials like a TV or extra stuff like you need to carry from traveling across town, around the country, on vacation, want to drive this. And for me especially, like I like to go to car events and wouldn't mind actually laying this car and just use this as a tent. Here I go. a little tight towards the top, but it's doable. All I need to do is push the front passenger seat forward, and I got plenty of room. Very happy. I actually can lay full sideways and don't have issue. Get a couple of paddings for here to actually be very comfortable, like a nice a blanket padding. Add a couple pillows and you're good to go. After I made this video about the review of the car, I also took it down to a truck stop to get the car weighed. With I only used about 2 gallons, and it was still full all the way to the top. Nothing really lost, but anyways, it's basically mostly full, and the car actually weighed pretty decent, 2880 pounds total. In my next video, I'm going to be working on this weekend at a friend's place. He actually has proper corner balancing scales. I'm going to put that on my car, see what actually it is for stock. So stay tuned on that video. It's going to be pretty interesting for me because I'm going to do some suspension and stuff like that. Probably maybe spring or summertime if I can get some extra money from work and all. And hopefully you guys can subscribe for me. I can probably helps out for me just to get this page going, and hopefully I can get a lot more views and subscribers. It's gonna be. I'm very interested to keep on with this progress of as a vlogger with my car, and plus projects in the future for myself. And I'm hoping to actually get some companies I can look at and ask them a couple questions about the history, what their plans in the future of their business and everything, and how they're going to do with if they're actually having a hard time for themselves with economy and all this stuff. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and I'm just really glad to get this started. I've been on off for about a year just because I've been in at school. I actually had to drop out at design engineering last year because it was too much for me, especially full-time work and basically part-time school, and plus it was very tough, especially going to college, algebra, then calculus, the whole 9 works. I was very passionate to keep on going, but it caused me too much pressure. But naturally, I'm going to keep on learning engineering aspect in my own time. I know the principles now, so I can just keep on focusing and reviewing stuff, and I know pretty much about material science, so I can understand the math formulas for that and use it in my idea for the future for my cars. And if my friends need to ask some questions they don't know, feel free. I'm pretty good at understanding what I like to learn about, especially since I was a kid. I was very vulnerable to look for stuff, to find something to do. I have friends and family always told me to stay in art. You're very good at arting. I'm like, well, I'm good at art, but I'm also good with other stuff though too, so I might as well just mix it up a little bit. So basically kind of put myself as like a design engineering type of guy, and I'm very passionate with engineering, the aspects of science into the system, how everything functions, how the materials work, how the thermal resistance, all that stuff. And plus like natural just science itself, especially like YouTuber Mark Roger. He was a NASA engineer, and now he's a full-time YouTuber. It's kind of cool. He actually helped the design parts for the Mars rover for his landing equipment. If you don't know who he is, you can look up on his page. I might actually add on the bottom a few of the guys that I like to watch on my off times, like Speed Academy, Mighty Car Mods, Dude in Blue, and Engineer Explains, and a few other guys, especially from everywhere, from the United States, Australia, and other countries. Just please stay tuned, and hopefully this channel will be very successful, and I'm hoping to get this project going for myself, and hope you guys will like it, because I'm very involved with trying to keep on learning, and hope to get my progress of building cars and actually doing demonstrations at the track. Hopefully I can actually meet up with other YouTubers sometime in the future though too, and do some fun things with our cars and everything. And also I just want to say hope everything's good with Puerto Rico's earthquakes and Australia wildfires. Hope everything's good for them, and hope everything, their families, animals, and wildlife is it's up there. It's up to hope they will get back to normal lifestyle, but it's going to take a lot of years, a lot of money, and a lot of volunteering. I wish I could get myself involved volunteering, but I don't have the time and the money to do it. I'm going to try my best if I can, give a few dollars here and there in the future if I can. If not, I would like to see my subscribers or viewers would be very involvement of helping others. Especially I like to get my own business, maybe help some other people out to get my business going so they can be involved with me too. I like the design stuff, especially I've been working on a project now. You probably saw a few pictures on my Facebook page, Project Rides. I'm designing a few things for my car right now. I'm possibly maybe able to create something for you guys to buy. Maybe you guys will like to have it though too. Right now I'm not sure what the pricing will be right now. I'm still working on the final details of the design of it, and I'm going to template it to the car, see actually how it fits and everything. Alright, thank you guys, and please stay tuned. I'll see you.